Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dan Giesinger. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, we cover a lot of space games on the channel like Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous, but we have another No Man's Sky video for you here today, and it's another opinion piece on what's going on with the hype cycle behind No Man's Sky. And recently, I've been checking out the No Man's Sky subreddit, and a lot of people are reacting adversely to the 20 minutes of gameplay. And not only that, but they're also reacting to one person's perspective on a game that hasn't been released yet. It's kind of interesting to see the hype cycles of people saying this game's going to be the best game ever, and people saying this game is trash. But the truth is, what really is No Man's Sky? I think when we first saw No Man's Sky, teased, a lot of people fell in love with the ability to land planet-side in a seamless fashion, and the game looked really beautiful. But at its core, I think we're all going to find out, that this is a space survival game with exploration. So what does that really mean? They've talked about the ability to upgrade your ship, your armor, your weapon. But it seems like the primary goal is to stay alive and make it to the center of the universe. That's it. That's the extent of it. And, there's going to be limited multiplayer. They've said multiple times, you may never come across another player, given the fact there's 18 quintillion planets, in the game. And a lot of people are freaking out, and it's their right to do so. However, it's worth talking about, the general hype cycle of any major launch like this game, where there's people are wanting this to be so many different things, and the hype just continues to build and continues to build, and ultimately some people are disappointed. Some people will love the game, some people like the game, and some people love the game regardless of whether it's good or not. It's based on what they think, it's been told to them what it's going to be. But ultimately, I think a lot of people have fun with the cycle, especially if it's a genre like a space game or a space sim. I know I'm really excited about this game, just for the fact, yeah, it's a survival game, but it's in my wheelhouse. There's nothing that we haven't seen anything like this. Although the genre may, there may be a million iterations on the genre, we haven't seen something like this at this point. But at the end of the day, the only way you can protect yourself against the hype cycle and all the marketing and everything else is, it's cool that we live in a world where you can open up YouTube or Twitch and see if a game's any good for yourself before having to shell out money. And you hear a lot of people on YouTube say, hey, the best way to protect yourself, and I agree, from maybe a game that's something that you're not sure what it is, but you're really excited, but you don't want to be disappointed, the best thing to do is not to pre-order. If you're unsure, don't shell out $60 for a game that you haven't had a chance to see or play or see anyone else play. We have so many options at our disposal. But I think with No Man's Sky, it's just become such this huge thing where, people are expecting it to be a lot more than I think that it's gonna be. What's really gonna be interesting to see is the life cycle of this game, meaning that at what point does it become redundant, or will it become redundant? Are you gonna see 8 different types of brontosaurus aliens, and is it gonna do enough for you? So are they just gonna be different shaded, different colors? Is it gonna be, are the environments gonna seem different enough? I don't know, but it's gonna be interesting to see how things shake out. And the point is, I'm trying to make in this video, the only way anyone's gonna know if this game is good is not based off one person's perspective, but to actually get the game in the hands of a lot of people, and that's gonna happen here in the next just little over a week. And until then, I'm gonna be on the subreddit, I'm gonna be reading the posts, I'm gonna try and stay away from spoilers, but I'm gonna enjoy the ride, and I think that's the most important thing to remember about this time. And like I said, if you're a space sim or a space game fan, it's an exciting time to be a fan of anything space game related. It seems like since Star Citizen announced, there's been all these other space games coming out. I think it's been a genre that's been neglected for an extended period of time. And then once Star Citizen kind of got the ball rolling, you saw some other games and developers and companies kind of say, hey, there's people that want to play these space games. But anyways, I hope you're just as excited as I am to check out No Man's Sky when it's finally released. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the hype cycle of No Man's Sky. Do you think it's going to deliver, or do you think it's not going to deliver? Or are you going to abstain from commenting because you don't know? But anyways, thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. And if you enjoy space games, be sure to subscribe for more videos to come. Thanks for watching.